Hi everyone, and welcome to the June 16th update for Captain Stardust. This week we had 14 commits from 2 different contributors, which brings our lifetime commits to 282 from 10 lifetime contributors, and we just wrapped up week 15 of 21. This week we had Dylan come in and do a bunch of bug fixes around the nav mesh for the characters that are walking around the city. So they are no longer walking on top of each other. The ragdoll effect was reset. They fixed the fleeing from the robber effect, and then they helped me with some build issues that I was having. And then I went through and added mission 3, which the player is told that enemies are spawning in. You kill those enemies, it spawns a new object, and then you deliver that object, and then you go into the next mission. And then I did some bug fixing all across the game, integrated the pause menu, as well as set up the playtest form and a build for that playtest. So let's jump on over to the game here. I created a quick trigger in front of the player, so there's the minimap down there in the corner with the yellow indicator for triggering mission 3, but I wanted to look at our humanoids right now, so they are back to ragdolling around and they are back to walking in the streets. We got rid of the direct path follow on the sidewalks, that way they weren't walking on top of each other. We still have a whole bunch of chaos going on inside of the city, and the characters can still get hit by things. They can still get run over by different people, so it's still a bit of a mess as to what is going on, but it's still fun. So let's hit this trigger over here. So in the top right, we can see we need to defeat 5 sentinels, and you can see that the sentinels appeared in the middle of the map right now. And there are 5 of these in total, so let's just go through and quickly dispatch them. They do shoot these like energy beams out of their eyes, and they should be following the player, but I think that may have gotten broken in part of the process, so that is on the to be fixed list, along with quite a few other things, but for now, everything is going okay. So we killed most of them on the ground. We also have a bug where once they die, then the minimap icon is not fully removing it from the map, and it is instead attaching it to the player. So we've had that bug before, so it shouldn't be too bad to fix it. So let's go ahead and get rid of the last sentinel there. So once that is done, then you're given a nice text box here to tell you that the sentinels dropped something, which is a codex. So the codex should be spawning right there. There we go. So it's this little like dictaphone microphone thing. So you can pick that up, and then we need to take this back to mission control, which you can see in the top right. And then our mission control box should be spawning over here somewhere. Hopefully, there it is. So then once we deliver that, then it triggers into the next mission. There we go. So that is currently mission 3, and then that is also the current state of the people walking around in the game. You can also hit the P key to pause the game, which freezes everything in place. You can see the map up there. We can hit resume to undo the pause, and it also works with the escape key, but the escape key is also tied to closing out the application while I'm in the editor, so I tied it to both keys there. So that is the current state of the game. We have created a build for an initial playtest, so those links can be found inside of HomeTeam. And then I've also created a playtest form if you wanted to go through and provide your feedback on the game. We still have several weeks left to integrate any changes that we want to. We still have like another mission or 2 left in the game, as well as working through the world events. We're also creating a list of like polish items and bug fixes, so if you see anything that you'd like added there, feel free to add it there. So that is our weekly update for Captain Stardust.